20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones that you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Mark Twain. Good morning. The engines are running and we are warming up Andromeda. We're heading from Hampton, Virginia up to Solomon's Island. We're going to stay at the Solomon's Island Yacht Club. It was recommended by our buddy Scott on Dreamer. He said Solomon's Island was a great stop, although he doesn't remember most of it, but that we should get up there because we were going to blow right by it and try and make Annapolis, but we want to go check it out. Our friends Tom and Kathy also told us some cool stops there, so that's the plan this morning. We're going from Hampton about 85 miles north up to Solomon's Island, and the engines are warming up. The rain has moved through, the wind has switched direction. It's supposed to be light from the south, so we're hoping for a pleasurable cruise on the Chesapeake. What you are hearing is the actual sound of our camera mount vibrating against the front window. There's a terrible vibration this morning on one or both engines, and we're trying to sort through that now. The Hampton Flats just outside the Hampton Inlet have so many shipping lanes and so many channel markers, we found ourselves way outside of our intended channel. Those green markers that you see should be on the starboard side of our boat. A quick course correction to get us back on track. Well, it's a bit of an interesting start. One, at slow idle, we had an incredibly terrible vibration. I don't know if there was a rope or a bag or something around the prop, but that seems to have gone away. We went through a crab pot minefield. We're going to monitor it, but it seems to be gone right now. Maybe it was just a weird current in there. And as I was sort of in a panic trying to figure out what the vibration was from, we got a security call that there's a Navy submarine heading out of the channel. And not knowing what some of these bridges and stuff are called off the top of my head, we couldn't figure that out. So we got weird shipping channels, a weird vibration, and a Navy sub all to deal with as we came off.
Yeah, I see on my stern. Can you say again your intention?
So we are trying to make our way out to the bay. The submarine is in front of us, and he's heading out. I'm just kind of going slow.
Yeah, we'll reach out here, over.
And then
we'll go port.
We're trying to make our way out and north, and I think he's going out to sea. So we'll see how it happens, but so much for a relaxing morning off the dock. Kind of out in the middle of the Chesapeake now, sort of pointed northeast. I think we'll make a turn straight north here, maybe in a half hour or so. Coming up on a weird spot on the chart, marking just a ton of large AIS targets. So let me get the chart up here. You can just see all those huge targets. We look out here to the east, kind of hard to see in the fog, but there is a ton of huge freighters, all anchored. None of them are moving. Must be some kind of staging ground. We're about halfway through our trip from Hampton, Virginia up to Solomon Island, Virginia. Got about 45 miles behind us and got about another 45 to go. Everything's going pretty well. Got really lucky with the Chesapeake today. It's been very pleasant. Looks a lot like Lake Michigan. There might be a 1 foot roll or something out there, but for the Chesapeake it's been great. So about 2 hours left. We're running at about 1850 RPM. That seems to be a real sweet spot for Andromeda. Pushes us along at right about 20 knots. She seems happy. The boat planes out. The ride's real nice. The engines sound good. All the numbers look good. So that's her happy spot, and allows us to make some tracks up in fair sea conditions. So about 2 hours to Solomon's. Our first evening in Norfolk, we stayed at the Tidewater. They have a cool little restaurant up above called Fish and Slips, and we can see down to Andromeda and sort of look over the marina. We got to talking to a captain of one of the boats in the Miami fleet, and his name is Kobe. And we talked about when we were heading up the Chesapeake and so on. And he shared with us that he actually broke his port prop in Charleston. He had something that snapped the blade. Okay, so we moved on to Hampton to stay the weekend there, sort of stay out of the Chesapeake. And we did see that his boat Muse had slipped into one of the slips in another marina and sort of lost touch or whatever. But as we're cruising up the Chesapeake, we look out here and he's making his way north at about, I think he said he goes about 10 knots with the one dinged up prop. So he's on his way north to deliver that boat with one dinged up prop and get that prop replaced. But at least he didn't have the whole shaft and everything damaged. And nice guy. So Kobe, if you ever see this, hope you're doing good. Alright, where are we?
We're in Maryland. First time ever, never been here.
So far.
Thank goodness, it's been flat, calm, gray, chilly, 65 degrees. Yeah, no complaints.
No complaints.
Says that's the Atlantic test range. Tried to Google it. It says there's explosions by their boats and stuff. It's like there's a naval base there and some type of aviation. Coming into Solomon's Harbor.